So Dory, why don't you describe for me what we have going on in here?
We have some things that represent what the church is like in 2012. So we have several copies of recent newsletters turned to the page where we talk about construction. We have a recent photo directory. You'll recognize that rose window that's been with us since 1922, I think, something like that. Pictures of how people wore their hair in the 2012.
Or some of us didn't, but yes.
Or didn't, yes. Pictures of who had and who didn't have hair. Then we have the 2011 annual report, which might be the most thorough document that we have, actually, because that has reports from all of the committees. It has lists of all the people that were participating in various things, and it has a very nice write-up from the Sanctuary Task Force on the evolution that led to this project. We also have a copy of the flyer that we used for the capital campaign to invite people to participate financially in making this happen, and we called that Open Hearts, Open Arms.
Okay.
And lastly, we have what we currently use as a welcome brochure for potential new members, just kind of an invitation to learn a little bit more about Swarthmore Presbyterian Church.
And that really is a new booklet.
That's a very new booklet. Right. The contents of it are not new, but the concept of doing this is. So we have a welcome flyer with just some basic factoids about when worship takes place and what have you. We have a current month's newsletter. We have a map showing people how the church is laid out as of today and what things take place where. A flyer from the Hunger Task Force, and a flyer that shows different volunteer opportunities and just ways for people to plug in, whether it's in choir, volunteering in the office, teaching in church school, working in the gardens, all kinds of ways that people can participate in the life of the church.
So we often talk about being one church, but we're really one church with many, many little pieces, aren't we?
That's a good way to say it. We are family, and each person brings different gifts and different skills, and we try to plug in where people feel comfortable and can apply themselves in ways that help all of us.
Right. Okay, so this is what everything looks like on June 28, 2012.
Correct.
There we go.
This feels very current, but we think that once this is opened, it will feel pretty old.
Right.
We hope that what we're doing in there today lasts for lots and lots of years.
And it really is our little welcome to people in a century from now or years from now to say hello to them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, how did this idea come up?
This was entirely Beth Jones's idea, and Beth Jones has been the other photographer in addition to you, Charlie. Charlie's doing all the video, and Beth has been here faithfully almost every single day of the construction, taking pictures that will give us a wonderful documentary of what took place throughout.
And she wrote a little scripture on the floor that is also being covered over, and so we're showing a photograph right now of that.
Okay, I think on the top. I think right on the top. Welcome.
Okay, so we're putting in here, under the floor, a number of things that represent who we are now. In 1995, we put a time capsule to be opened a century from then. This has no opening time. This would be a discovery, a kind of archaeological discovery. When we opened this floor, we found few surprises. And if this is the only surprise that someone finds how many years from now when for some reason this floor would need to be removed, well then they will know who we were when. We put to rest these objects, O Lord, with the sure and promised hope in our very lively future. We do this on June 28th, 2012. Amen. Excellent. Done. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We appreciate all the good stuff that's happening in here, guys. Thank you.